for coming in today. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Hello, my name is Kelsey Lambert and I'm interviewing for your district supervisory position. This year I will begin my 16th year in education. Last year I served as an instructional specialist for a high school campus, 9th through 12th grade, all subject areas. My job included leading weekly PLCs, writing unit tests for all core subjects, conducting classroom observations, overseeing lesson plans, helping teachers desegregate data, and overall being just a support for teachers. Prior to that position, I taught math at the high school level for 9 years, at the middle school level for 3 years, and at the elementary level for 1 year.
It sounds like you've had a great career so far. Tell me, what is your definition of instructional supervision?
Instructional supervision is the process of coaching teachers and other staff members. It not only includes observations of teachers, but also planning time for teachers to observe their peers, taking the time to complement their strong points, discussing areas they could improve, practicing new teaching strategies, and helping teachers constantly learn how to become more effective. As a campus leader, I believe it's my job to hold teachers accountable, but to do so by being a support system rather than the person who's only pointing out what they're doing wrong.
And what should be the ultimate purpose of supervision?
The purpose of supervision is accountability. We owe it to our students to hold teachers to a high standard, just like teachers are expecting their students to perform at a high standard. This creates a level of expectation and sets the tone for the campus to be a place of learning for everyone. Ultimately, our students win all the way around.
What is the supervisory approach you think works best for you?
I prefer to work collaboratively with a team of educators because I like to see issues from all perspectives and have others to bounce ideas off of. As the old adage says, it takes a village, so the collaborative approach is the style I am most comfortable with.
Explain why you feel that approach works best for you.
I've had many experiences throughout my teaching career and learned something different from every school I've been a part of. Sometimes these experiences were positive and sometimes negative, but I always learned something. I believe this is true for every educator, and I value others' insights and opinions. I believe we accomplish more as a team than as individuals, but that we still need the leadership to help guide and give constructive feedback when making these decisions.
That's great. Now tell me, what knowledge, skills, attitudes, and values are possessed by successful supervisors?
Successful supervisors have a servant's heart and are in the business for kids. They're positive, they make time for their staff, and lead by example. They take care of business and are organized, manage time well, and have a growth mindset. They also know best teaching practices and are willing to seek out, model, practice, and teach teachers all the best tricks of the trade. Great supervisors are flexible and they have a desire to truly coach teachers just like they did with students when they were in the classroom. Their knowledge base is broad and they are well versed and skilled at teaching, observing, assessing, planning, evaluating data, and designing good, solid, student-centered lessons.
Next question. What are the most important needs of teachers?
I feel like the number one need of teachers is support. They need someone on their side that is truly there to help them perfect their craft. Teachers want to feel respected and trusted and valued in their efforts and decisions for their own classroom. We obviously do not get into this profession to become millionaires. We get into teaching to make a difference in the lives of others. This profession can take a lot out of a person, so I believe the majority of what teachers need is someone in leadership who can help refill their buckets when they're tired, when they're drained, or simply just don't know how to do all that's required of them.
What makes for positive relationships between supervisors and teachers?
A good relationship starts with a positive attitude and a true willingness to serve. Teaching can often be a tough job, so supervisors need to be encouraging and willing to help in any way possible, which might be making copies for a teacher who accidentally ran out, or being the second adult in a classroom that's full of challenging students, or just willing to teach a class when there are not enough substitutes at school that day. Supervisors must be on top of required tasks and do everything they can to keep their word with teachers. They also need to be organized, communicate well with their staff members, and be visible in the halls and at school events. All of these qualities help create trust between teachers and supervisors, which is vital in maintaining a positive relationship.
And what type of activities should be a part of instructional supervision?
Supervision is a leadership role. This includes leading the staff in creating a vision and setting goals for the campus, as well as overseeing the implementation of this vision. To do this, a leader must be present in classrooms, available when teachers have needs, and have an overall active presence in the school. Teachers and students alike should know you and that your purpose is to coach teachers in the best practices, essentially coaching students in their learning experiences. This creates a feeling of community and an expectation that the campus is a positive, learner-centered environment.
I like that answer. Tell me now, what should be changed regarding the current practice of instructional supervision?
Instructional supervision is often seen in a negative manner. Teachers are often put on edge during observations and feel that they must explain their choices in the classroom. Supervisors must work diligently to create an atmosphere of coaching and learning where both parties have an opportunity to contribute. A coaching perspective creates a spirit of collaboration where teachers and supervisors are on the same team rather than a hierarchy of intimidation and control. Overall, both teacher and supervisor should be working together to create the best experiences for the students in the classroom.
And now, what do you believe should be the full purpose of education?
The purpose of education is to serve our kids and best prepare them for the world we live in. When people choose to get into education, it's definitely for the outcome rather than their income. Educators want to influence students in a positive manner. They want to teach kids how to persevere and be successful, productive members of society. They want to show students how to work hard and how to gain the skills needed to pursue the things that they want out of life.
Who do you believe should control the learning environment?
Teachers are trained professionals and should control the learning environment, but the best teachers do so in a manner that is student-centered, since this is what's best for our kids. This means that teachers facilitate learning and understand the need for students to do the majority of the brain work.
And under what conditions is student learning most successful?
Students learn best in an environment that is safe and positive. They need mutually respectful relationships with teachers and need to be able to trust that the teacher cares for them and truly has their best interest at heart. Students need structure and consistency and are most successful in classrooms where teachers hold all students accountable to the expectations on campus and in the classroom. Students need to know that it is okay to not know every answer, but also that their teacher will support and push them even on their worst days. They need to feel like their teacher is prepared and puts effort into the lessons and creativity into activities, ensuring that different learning style needs are being met.
I don't have any more questions, but I do want to thank you for your interest in coming in today. We will let you know within the week.
Thank you for your time today. I look forward to hearing from you soon.